Hey Aquarius, welcome back, and anyone that's new, welcome here. All is welcome. All right, my love, so I am doing something different now. I am now just going to be doing channeled general messages. They are not going to be weekly, right? I will be doing readings every single day, every week, but it's going to be timeless. So if it's for you, it will find you. For instance, it's May 2023. If it's for you, it will find you. Even if it's down the road, later on, a year from now, 2 years from now, this is a message for you. Okay? I hope it brings some form of value or awareness, advice, guidance in some way, shape, or form. All right? And before I got on, I meditated on you lovely Aquariuses. All right, my love. So, in the meditation, I received water. Some of you have been by the water recently. You could live by the water. It could be that you're drinking more water, something like that. Maybe needing to drink more water. Okay? And then I got something around a smoothie. Some of you could be having smoothies. You like smoothies. Maybe that's what sounds good to you right now. I don't know. Then I got something around Michael Jackson, my loves. So some of you really like Michael Jackson. You may have listened to Michael Jackson. I'm also getting the image of someone doing the moonwalk. So some of you may have done the moonwalk recently or whatever. But I definitely got Michael Jackson. Some of you listen to Michael Jackson. Something like that. Okay. So let's get into this. I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards out first and see what comes out. Also, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It is a general reading. This could also be some form of cross-watcher as well, for a cross-watcher. All right, let's see what we have. Maybe a channel for Aquarius collective of Aquarius, please. What do we have for my lovely Aquariuses? What do we have for my lovely Aquariuses? Universal God and Spirit guides, what do we have for Aquarius? Lame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I'm going to pull another one out for you. Along with that one. What else do we have, please, for my lovely Aquariuses? Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, so what's happening here is what I feel right now, Aquarius, is that you are realizing that you cannot blame anybody for your own well-being. You're taking responsibility, right? You're taking responsibility for certain things in your life or for your own well-being, right? We cannot, put it into somebody else's hands that are for our well-being. So I feel like that's what's going on, is that you're accepting your responsibility in certain things. I do feel like you're now very much aware of relationships. You're like, okay, who serves my higher good, right? Who is somebody that is healthy for me with the relationships? Okay, so you're realizing possibly is what I'm getting is that the more you're accepting responsibility even for your own well-being or whatnot, or the choices you've made in your life, because we all have a choice, I see something around your relationships, the way you view relationships, or who you've had in your life with relationships. Because if relationships, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good, our higher selves, that want the best for us, right? That wants us to grow, wants us to evolve and not stay the same, not wanting us to, stay in this box, or very low vibrational energies, or things that are very low vibrational, behavior patterns that are low vibrational. Anyone that, wants you to be in a very 3D aspect, okay, is what I'm getting. You're attracted to those people that want better for you, that want the best for you. That's what I'm receiving. Interesting. I feel like in perspective is changing. You're changing your relationships. Maybe some of you are walking away from people, places, and the things that don't serve you any longer. But you're also taking responsibility for the choices you've made in your life. And knowing that you are the one that's in charge of your own well-being, right? We get to choose. All right? All right, so let's get started. What's the overall energy? Actually, I want to shuffle this first. See what we have. All right. All right, what's the overall energy for my lovely... Not it. What's the overall energy for my lovely Aquariuses? What's the overall energy for this reading? Yeah. The Four of Cups. So what I'm receiving here is that this is definitely someone that is self-sabotaging. This is someone who doesn't want to look at the feelings, or they're not seeing the gratitude of something, okay? So that's the overall energy, whether that's you or someone you're connecting with, okay? So maybe you're dealing with people that, that's what I'm getting. For some of you, people that are stubborn, people that, for some reason I'm getting higher good. This is your higher good. For some reason I'm getting this with the hand. The universe is like, this is for your higher good. This offer is for your highest good. These three offers are not for some of you. I'm getting that. Maybe you have these offers, right? For your overall energy here of this reading is that maybe there is somebody that's wants the best for you. Maybe there is that, but you're not looking at that. You could also be very disappointed for certain things, but I feel like you're also accepting responsibility or needing to accept the responsibility for your own well-being. It's up to us, right? As human beings, for our own self. For some of you, there is this part of the universe bringing you this cup of love, or someone that does want the best for you, that is for your highest good, but there's like three in front of you that are not, or there's several that are in front of you that are not. That's what I'm getting with these cups, okay? All right, let's go to the past energy. What do we have for Aquarius for the past energy? Universal God and Spirit, guys. What do we have for past? Yeah, so 9 of Wands, okay? You've been someone that's been very wounded in the past, okay? You're like, you know, this is when I'm saying, like, you're holding on to past things, possibly, okay? Or you've been dealing with someone that is a very stubborn person. This is someone who's like really holding on to the past, but this is someone who's very resilient. Maybe you've gone through a lot, right, in the past, or someone you're connecting with has gone through something in the past, but this is someone who's also very resilient, okay? So you're like, I don't trust this very much. I don't trust these people, or I'm holding on to these past things, right? Or people that have not been good for me, that have not been good for my best for my higher self, all right? But I feel like this is the past, right? But at the same time, even though you've definitely gone through it and you've dealt with certain things and the choices that possibly you've made, or the fact that you felt like, okay, this was a good choice, but it wasn't, okay? Or something around your own well-being, you're still persevering. You're resilient, okay? Let's go to the current energy for you. What's the current energy for my lovely Aquariuses? The Hierophant. You're learning some things here. Okay, so this is beautiful. Some of you could be going to a counselor for some of you, or seeing some form of guide or teacher, or you could be in that energy where you are a guide or a teacher. You are with a Hierophant looking at your values and your morals, okay? Currently, maybe you're like, hey, you know, maybe that's shifting. Like I said, relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good, my higher self, my higher good. And you're shifting your perspective. You're shifting your beliefs, your morals, your values, how you see things, how you see people. Okay, so I'm definitely getting that. Let's go to the outside energy. What's the outside energy for Aquarius, please? The Hermit. I just heard someone's waiting for you. The Hermit. For some reason I received that. That's not going to be for everybody, but I'm definitely getting that. For some of you, there's someone waiting for you. I also see something where there could be a guide or a teacher. You're connecting to a guide or a teacher of some sort as well, if that's not the case. If someone's not waiting for you, I feel like there is something here that there is a guide or a teacher here on the outside, right? Helping you, guiding you in some way, shape, or form. It's only for you to know, so you would know best with the Hermit, okay? You are getting help. You are being guided in some way. Some of you are definitely connecting to other guides or teachers. Like, for instance, like watching any type of tarot reader on YouTube could be a guide of some sort, okay? So that could be the outside energy. Maybe you're getting some form of knowledge or something like that from other readers or whatever. It could be other YouTube videos or something like that. There's a guide of some sort. There's an outside energy. There's some form of guide or someone that has a lot of knowledge with the Hermit. This is like the mystic, a master teacher here. For some of you, somebody's waiting for you. That's what I'm getting. Somebody's waiting for you. That's what I'm getting for some of you. Let's go to the challenge. What's the challenge for Aquarius? Okay, so some of you, you're working a lot with the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you could be working too much for some of you. I'm also getting the challenge is like trying to master something. There could be something you're trying to master here, okay? There's something that you're trying to work on, and it's very challenging at this time. It could be the shifting in perspectives, the views, your morals, your values of some sort. For some of you, that could be the case here. So we'll see. All right. What are you not aware of? Let's see what we have. What is Aquarius not aware of? Three of Swords. Somebody's heartbroken over you. Okay, for some of you. It could also be that you still have pain. This is what I'm getting. If it's not someone that's very heartbroken over you, I'm also getting that you may not be aware of that there's some things that you still need to heal. Okay, that's what I'm truly getting here, Aquarius, is that there's some things that you may not be aware of that you feel like you've dealt with and you felt this to heal it. But some of you, there's some things that you are not healing, or you're possibly realizing that I need to accept the responsibility for my own well-being, or accept responsibility for this or that, right? Okay, for some of you. You could also realize, not be aware of the fact that there's certain relationships in your life that are causing you to have third-party situations, or there's certain connections that are not for your highest good, right? So I'm going to pull advice after I clarify. Let's see what we have. Let's go to that Four of Cups, please, for the overall energy. Why the Four of Cups? Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, there's this like, there could be a new beginning here, right? With the Ace of Pentacles, but this Ten of Swords and then the Five of Swords, I'm also getting that maybe you are realizing some things here, okay? This is some form of defeat, self-sabotage as well. This is actually your card, to be honest with you. That's Aquarius energy. But this is like deceiving yourself in a sense. You're ending this is what I get. Or there's some form of endings in your life that you're realizing that there's some form of connections, maybe, okay. That's what I'm getting. You're ending any type of relationships that are very narcissistic for some of you. This could be that you are dealing with narcissistic people in your life, or you could also be ending something with the overall energy that, hey, you know what? I have to end these relationships, or I have to start accepting the responsibility for the choices I've made in my life. This is the overall energy for a new beginning to happen. You're also seeing some form of gratitude, I do feel like, okay? So you may be starting to see the gratitude in some things. I do see that there could be a new beginning that's really reliable, lifelong. It could even be when it comes to your work of some sort, is what I'm getting. Some of you are definitely ending relationships that are very narcissistic, though. But the relationships that serve your highest good, I feel like there is one right here. There's one right here that serves your highest good. There's 3 cups in front of you, right? That I'm also seeing that aren't for your highest good. Or it's other, more than 3. All right? Could even be family members. It could be something like that. One more card, please, for the 9 of Wands. 2 cups. So, past energy. We're going from the 8 to the 10 of Wands. So I feel like there's something around ending some form of communication. We're also going from 8, 9, 10. So you're going through a process here in the past where you are ending some form of communication in the past with certain people, or something on the lines of that is what I'm receiving. You're laying the heavy burdens of something down here in the past. There's the 2 of Cups, so I see in the past that there's like mutual love or something here, or there's a friendship or friendships of some sort. Partnerships doesn't have to be romantic, although it could be, that is for the highest good, right? Where you see eye to eye, heart to heart, soul to soul, okay? But you're also in the past realizing that I have to end some form of communication, or it could be somebody from a distance where you're like, I have to end this because it's not for my highest good. For some of you, this isn't for my highest good. What is for your highest good? There is somebody here for your highest good, though. That's what I'm receiving, especially if you look at this card. This is an offer from the universe. The universe always has your back. The universe always wants what's best for you, right? Okay, let's go to the current energy. Why the Hierophant? Okay. One more card, please. You are walking away from people, places, and things that don't serve you any longer, but you're having a difficult time doing so. Because we do have the 8 of Cups in reverse. We also have the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So you're working on getting out of your comfort zone. This is what I'm saying. You may have a difficult time releasing some things, okay? Things that don't serve you any longer. But currently you are in this process of working hard at something. You're working diligently at something. You could also be working on really studying, or like what speaks to me. What are my values, my morals? I can't get it out because I feel like there's something here with the 2 of Wands. Is like currently you're in this process of looking forward, or there's some form of future planning here with the 2 of Wands. Some of you could be doing some form of future planning, okay? Working hard at something that is going to bring in some form of longevity in your life, whether that's business related or connections of some sort, relationships that do serve your higher good. But you're walking away from people, places, and things that don't serve you any longer, but it's very difficult. It can be, especially when you're going through a spiritual awakening at times too. Some of you could have gone through that. All right, let's go to the outside energy, please. Go to the outside energy. Why the Hermit? 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. Some things are ending here. Yep. I do feel like yeah, I feel like there's something around communication. I do feel like there's something around communication to text, emails, or calls here. This is online, so there's definitely some things online, something about online. Let's go to the Death, although for the outside energy, the Death, 10 of Swords, the King of Pentacles. This is what I'm talking about, outside energy. Some of you are going through a death, an ego death for some of you, okay? It's out of your control. But at the same time, the transformation is Death card. The outside energy is definitely ending some things. You're ending some things that you've done on a day-to-day task. So there's some things that maybe outside energy here is that some things are shifting in your 3D world, right? The practical matters of life. So it could be that you're ending some form of work situation for some of you. You're ending some way of how you work or how you've done work or how you've done relationships. You're also realizing certain things, that you're transforming some things and you're ending these things here. There's a big transformation that's happened here. And I feel like what's going on here also is that yeah, you're shifting something. There could be a work situation that's ending, relationships that are ending. You're being guided on the outside here. I also see that there could be somebody here that's pretty reliable, okay? Some of you, this could be someone who's reliable, someone that could have some form of longevity as well with the King of Pentacles, whether they're female or male, okay? Some that could be a provider of some way, something on the lines of that. All right. Okay. We're going to go to the challenge. Why the 8 of Pentacles for the challenge? Why the 8 of Pentacles? The 9 of Cups, King of Swords, 7 of Wands. Some of you are having a hard time like letting your guard down or something like that, or you're finding the fact that you need to have boundaries or something along the lines of that as well. Maybe towards people from your work situation, or just people in general, okay? I also see you as somebody that's like, you know, I'm going towards something that does make me feel good with the 9 of Cups, right? You feel confident about something, you're working on that. Some of you are having a hard time with your emotional independence. For some of you is what I'm getting. That could be a challenge in some way, shape, or form, especially if you've been in a connections of some sort or relationships of some sort that aren't for your highest good, or you've been surrounding yourself with people that aren't for your higher good, okay? So that could be what's challenging, but I feel like you're standing up for yourself, and you could be having a hard time doing so. But the King of Swords, no, I don't feel like that is the case. I feel like you are working on something that does really make you feel really good, and you're standing up for yourself. You're having boundaries. I do see that. You're working on things. I feel like you're also really accepting the responsibilities in your life here, what you're responsible for. Okay. All right. Let's go to what you may not be aware of here. Let's go to the 3 of Swords. Why the 3 of Swords? Knight of Cups, the Devil, the Emperor. I need one more card. Page of Cups. I do feel like something here is that someone may want to come towards you. For some of you, I'm definitely getting some of you, there's a person that wants to come towards you, okay? Or you want to go towards somebody. But I feel like what you may not be aware of is that you got to release some form of control. For some of you, with the Emperor, this is especially with the Devil. Now, if the Devil's showing up next to the Emperor, this is like something around controlling. Yeah, there's something around maybe a masculine figure that's pretty controlling, or maybe you have a hard time with that, okay? Maybe accepting the responsibility of something, or the fact that you were trying to control something or control a lot in your life for some of you. This is what I'm talking about with the relationships that serve your higher good, because if there's people that are very narcissistic, for some of you, you've dealt with narcissistic human beings, or people that are like controlling, gaslighting for some of you. I feel like you are going to be realizing that you need to step away from that, because it's not for your higher good. Anyone that's trying to control or manipulate a situation or gaslight you in some way, shape, or form, those are very low vibrational energies, right? We want what's for our higher good. So I feel like that's what's going on here, and that's what you may not be aware of, is that maybe you keep attracting people on that level, okay? But there is this Knight of Cups, and I do see that there's a Page of Cups. So there could be the fact that there is someone that wants to come towards you with love, or maybe you want to go towards somebody with love, but there is this person, there is somebody here. Keep getting that. There is something around for your higher good. There is somebody here. Some of you could feel like, okay, some of you could be being guided to somebody. That's what I'm getting, being guided to that person, something like that. Now I'm going to go for advice. What do you have for advice for Aquarius, please? What do you have for advice? Page of Wands. The Hermit. Okay. The Empress. Okay, so Page of Wands, the Empress, the Hermit, Six of Cups. Really going within, getting connected to your soul. Some of you need to take more time for yourself is what I'm getting, or going towards your own inspirations, what you want to create in life, okay, with the Empress. So what I'm getting is that you really go towards what you're being called to go towards, following your heart, okay, following your heart. I definitely get going within. The Six of Cups is something like that. Maybe there's something you need to heal from childhood is what I'm receiving. This is what I'm getting, is that some of you need to go within, heal something, birth something new, something like that. And there's something around childhood. So really healing something from your childhood, the way you view things, or accepting how people treat you, for some of you. So there's a lot of going within, retreating, spending time for yourself. I feel like there's something going on with that. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing reflection for you, Aquarius. What do we have for Aquarius, please? What triggers you? How can you transform your response in this area? Affirmation for Aquarius. I'm comfortable expressing my uncomfortable emotions. Actions for Aquarius. What's one daily action you can take to elevate your mental health and physical fitness? I truly, truly hope this helped, and I hope this resonated with you guys. I will see you guys next time. I love you so, so much. One love. And namaste. Mwah.